Hello and well met. Green and Garb welcomes you to our epic high fantasy campaign, Chronicles of Frostfire, Awakening, episode 8. Please consider subscribing, leave a comment down below, and
spark that like button!
Yeah, we really appreciate all your support. Now, let's get back to the action. Last time, aboard the Falcon, the heavily damaged Falcon, our heroes somberly contemplated the passing of the Copper Dragon's Vex, the Seeker. They tried to each come to terms with it in their own ways, igniting a little bit of tension along the way. The mood, though, changed when an old friend of Anyala's, Taki, the Topaz Dragon, Gem Dragon, found Anyala's. Taki informed them, for some conversation, that she could take the party to the Blood Isles, beyond the trackless sea, in an isolated stretch of ocean far away from any of the continents. It so happened that the iceberg Svartbog was on the way, and they took down, the Jarl, with some epic fire and teamwork, and managed to secure the conch of teleportation from it.
The magic conch.
Now, with the conch in hand, they make their way to the Blood Isles on Taki's back. Now, you glide through the air. All ocean as far as you can see.
Is it any warmer here?
Yeah, since you left the iceberg, it's warmed up. Lots of the breeze of the sea.
Are we moving farther south in the process of this, maybe?
You can't tell which direction you're moving.
Oh, okay.
Well, I take that back. At first you can, and then...
Things just get wiggly wobbly?
Yes. It seems like the sun is not in the same position, and then... Yeah. It's like you've gone into a different place.
Taki, where are we?
We will be approaching the Blood Isles.
Anything we should know before we get there?
Yes. Your kind, Dokal, are not so welcomed.
Oh well. Hopefully they won't fire on us as long as we're attached to you.
I think we'll be okay.
Well, and hopefully they know that we've been fighting giants and being tasked to reinstate the ordning.
That should give you some clout, yes, but be aware, this is a land of dragons.
Right.
They rule here.
They rule. Dragons rule.
Yeah.
Does anything else even live here besides the dragons?
Yes. Well, half-dragons, as you would call them.
Ah.
It's unlikely you've seen them anywhere else. They're not like Dragonborn.
What do they look like?
They are a unique species. When a male dragon meets with a female of another race, there's a chance that a half-dragon can be born. They possess the features of both races.
Are they our size?
They are slender and strong. Yes, they are your size.
Are there any in Faerun?
I do not believe so, not for some time. Not that I have seen. But keep in mind that they are called half-breeds. They're looked down upon on the Isles.
There's something about that.
But there are some that live there on the Isles?
Yes, there are some. In Ixodron, the capital, they are tolerated.
Tolerated.
So,
Such a funny word.
it is. Most dragons attempt to avoid this situation. It takes a polymorph dragon to do so.
Are there any sort of,
like formalities that we should know about, so we're kind of like making an effort and not just stumbling into the court of the dragons that decide the fates of other dragons.
Well, that would be nice.
Good question, Basil. You can address dragons by their age. Generally, Dragon Lord or Great Worm. It depends. I don't know the formalities too well myself.
Great.
Just be wary. There are many, many dragons there.
And are these just metallic dragons, or are they everything?
All kinds.
Oh,
Metallic, chromatic, and gem.
Fun.
They all live together in
Everyone
harmony.
else excited. I'm so excited.
Somewhat. That is the will of the Concordant Dragon of Io, is that all dragons should live in harmony.
Taki, sorry, to go back. You mentioned polymorph dragon.
Yes. That is how a dragon
that-
can reproduce with someone outside of our kindred.
And make half dragons.
Right.
There is a chance, yes and yes.
Alright, let's, John?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll talk more later.
Alright.
Away we go.
Okay. It's not too much time until you arrive. So, is there anything else you'd like to do? I assume probably the travel was overnight, so you could have had a long rest on Taki's back.
Got some steady flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least doze off as well as you can. Seems to be some kind of magic field keeping you on.
And the seatbelts are installed. Why didn't you put it in the bedrooms?
I can only withstand so many punches.
Everything.
I'm ready.
Okay. Well then, from the skies, almost out of nowhere, some mist part, and you see distant shores. The range, it's almost an archipelago, is that right?
Yes.
Of islands. And they range from sandy beaches, lush jungles, icy plains, and steamy swamps. If you get a good lay of the land here. And they, around the water itself matches as well. These individual climates, you can assume dragons of some types or other dwells in certain areas, and there's frigid ice, coral waters, and even almost looks like this water is boiling around. It's probably a volcanic looking island.
Mm-hmm.
And you can imagine they're as beautiful and diverse as dragons themselves.
But do we see dragons themselves?
No, you're not seeing. Not at this distance, yeah.
This landscape is stunning.
It is. I've only been here once. To the north. And she brings up a clawed hand while continuing to flap her wings.
Mm-hmm.
Live the gem dragons. And it's a land that looks to be made of metals, almost like metals and dirt and sand. And I suppose you could say they're distant relatives. I root for Clan Deepwater during the Claw and Wing games.
When games. Interesting.
Taki, how are the gem dragons different? Then I don't think I know much about them.
Gem dragons are a smaller population than the other dragons, and we rely on not our brute strength. Well, I do, but it's unusual. Mostly, we have psionic powers,
Oh.
and
Wow. Yes. That's what we experienced when we were fighting those giants then. Your strength in that way.
suppose amplifying, yes.
Curious. It's an incredible force of power.
Agreed.
Are we going to be heading straight to the main city?
Yes, Annie. We'll be heading to Exodron, the largest of all the islands. And you start making your way down. gliding down, and there's on a mountainside, a city that's made almost of pure gold. It becomes more clear, and you start to see some dragons circling around.
Oh, wow. It's beautiful and also terrifying.
It is. Dragons like their hordes.
Yes.
A rather impressive horde.
Yes. But in this case, it signifies freedom and liberty for the Dragonkin. And the Council of Worms is held in the Eyrie in this city.
I'm a little nervous.
Don't suppose we can just knock on the front door?
Why not?
You don't think Imrith
You
is
want to
here,
get
do you?
blasted into oblivion in half a second? Go for it. I would rather
mean-
not.
Might as well give it a try.
I'll drop us off outside the city.
All right.
Do we see dragons now?
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
dragons everywhere. They're flying around. If you imagine those scenes where you see just birds or whatever circling around an island or a city or whatever, it's
Yeah.
dragons.
Is there like a rule here where you guys can't fight? Maybe.
There is.
Cool.
Oh.
Dragons here must live in harmony, Basil.
And does that extend to
Small folks.
small folk?
Maybe.
No.
Nervous laughter.
Nervous
So that's a no, but it's fine as long as we're with you.
You
probably.
have to understand that during the first Dragon War, the human dragon slayers came.
Yeah, humans suck.
Well, yeah.
They do indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
They sure do, John.
The whole table goes. Human.
That
There you go, John!
that is when the first avatar of Io appeared.
Hang. What? Sorry. I'm done.
Oh.
Wait, does that make
I'm
Tile Cora?
Alright, I guess we just walk in.
Cool.
Okay. If you,
I mean, that's how I got everywhere else I've done.
Yeah, I don't really want to sneak around with dragons that could really eat me.
Yeah, I think we should be quite clear about why we are here.
I'm gonna go blind.
The only time I don't want to be stealing
Why?
anything.
What?
what?
So, as we get into the city,
Well, you're gonna. She's right now. This one
on the
person.
outskirts.
Oh. Mhm.
I'm gonna pull out my jar of Marmite.
Are you serious? A display of color and lights all over the place.
I need to learn how to distinguish the colors to the dragons.
Oh, okay.
I better use this.
A flash. It's,
So you basically like looking at a kaleidoscope right
yeah,
now?
with a kaleidoscope with a prism, going out and distributing all the colors of the everything. It's you have to take a step back from the colors, and you almost want to close your eyes. There's dragons everywhere, above, to the side, even below.
You good over there?
All right.
That's a yes.
Do you guys see the colors?
Yeah, there's all kinds of beautifully colored dragons.
Taki lands on the
None of them
outskirts,
quite as pretty as Taki, though.
and
I'll look over and just go,
Taki's transforming at this time, so she didn't catch that. But yeah, at that point she says, "We have arrived."
Is it always so bright here?
It is, and this is an amazing city. In fact, as you look and you're at the main drag, if you will, and the city just sparkles completely. And the roads are lined with gold. Everything is made of gold, but there's encrusted with gems and all sorts of other fancy jewels all over the place.
And I imagine it's slightly on the ginormous side.
Yes. In fact, you could probably, in this main drag here, you could probably fit 3 dragons, dragon size, side to
Oh,
side.
wow.
Yeah. It's magnificent. And
We are but ants.
yeah. And you see all kinds, very multicultural this way. It's all kinds of dragons, all kinds of different architecture. The dragons made of taken with them from one place or another. And you see dragons flying around or roosting here and there, all in dragon form. And they're enormous. Some young ones, some very old ones. And there's also a lot in demi-human form, like in the, actually as Taki is now. Maybe you, for, because of space or whatever they want to do. In addition, you do see some of these bipedal creatures that Taki was talking about. They don't look like dragonborn. They don't look like demi-human dragons. They're probably the half-dragons. And they have dragon-like features like wings, claws, snake-like eyes, very elongated features.
So there's sort of like a dragonborn stretched out and more dragony.
Kind of. They are mixed with other races, so some look like maybe more life like elves, or they have features from an orc, or things like that.
Orc ones are thick.
Tough.
Oh.
They're swole.
I can't help but think, with all the gold here, all the food that this could buy. I don't know.
Here we go. I'm gonna kind of pull her in just a little bit. Just go. From someone who needs time learning how to hold her tongue, I suggest you hold yours.
I'm just
I think-
strolling along.
Yeah, I think Basil's like politely waving to literally.
Some look at you a little bit, so the sideways glance. Others ignore you, but you don't feel that the immediate aura of fear that dragons give off. So there's that.
I'm just
That's
walking along with Taki like,
Okay. She says,
this is quite nice.
"It is. It's been some time since I've been here. I think you all will be welcome at the Claw and Wing Inn."
Oh,
Is
It is.
scaled for us itty bitty people?
Yes.
Okay,
Demi-humans frequented.
all right.
Well, lead the way, my dear.
Follow me. And don't hold eye contact too long.
Basil.
As you pass by, sometimes
They're like,
just some dragons grumbling, or they spit out a little bit of fire, maybe. Not at you, just maybe around.
right,
Taki goes over to you and Alice and looks back at the group and says, "I have not heard John talk for some time."
He has these times. He just kind of goes inside of himself and will eventually pop back out.
I see.
John,
Probably do something ridiculous and involving a fireball. Or I've come to realize the young ones are a bit spontaneous and erratic.
As you're talking, you didn't notice, but she's now holding your hand.
John, I bet they don't even have any bears here.
Oh my god.
Unless there's a half dragon bear.
Possible? I'm not sure.
John looks like he's gonna throw up.
Oh no, I meant that as a good thing to cheer you up. Sorry.
John, if you do not feel
I
well,
don't think anything about
why don't
bears
we,
is going
Taki,
to cheer him up.
could you lead us to the inn? I think
yes,
maybe
we're on our
John-
way now.
All right.
And you can find meat of all kinds. Only meat. And also rocks and stones and gems to eat.
I'll stick
Oh.
with the
Mostly
meat.
Mostly meat.
Okay.
I think we'll stick with the meat.
Okay. So you walk through, and again, step after step, you all hear some of the buildings are huge. Some of the buildings could house dragons in full form. Some of the buildings look like they could house dragons in demi-human form. So it seems to be up to every dragon's preference. But you turn the corner, and really at the far end, this is sort of built into a mountainside here. At the far end, you see a very stately-looking building in neoclassical style. I guess I would, like the Parthenon kind of
The
thing.
Christmas
Pillars
music?
and-
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, so.
It's like tidings of comfort and joy.
Yeah. So.
I thought I was hearing things.
I'm sorry not to kill the mood.
That's what the inn is playing. Giving us tidings of comfort and joy.
Oh boy. Royalty free music is impossible. Anyway, so yeah, you turn the corner and you arrive at this inn. It has a claw and a wing. In Draconic, it says claw and wing. Oh wait, who can actually read Draconic? Because there's a lot. You can all, and the rest of you can't.
No.
There's lots of signage around for
have a
different
personal
things.
translator.
Mostly meat advertising, like meat sales.
Yeah.
Some good signs.
How do they pay? The whole place is made out of like
Gold.
valuables.
That's a good question.
Here, let me just
This is
scrape
my
off
front
those out of my
door.
house.
Give me all of the meat.
Take the doorknob off of this.
Anyway,
Okay.
I'm just following along with Taki since she is
Come inside.
abducted
She opens
me.
the door. It's made of gold. So I guess it would be.
We'll follow in after her.
Inside, it's actually relatively plain and it's just made of stone.
Oh,
It was all of the facade.
It's all gold plated.
it's all gold plated.
Heavy gold electroplate.
Okay. Inside, there's all dragons here.
Reception desk.
I'm sorry?
Who's at the reception desk?
There is a matronly-looking gold dragon.
In demi-human?
No, everyone here is in demi-human form.
Okay.
It seems to be, in some way accommodating demi-humans, or you don't see anybody besides. Actually, the half-dragons, which there's not very many of, but there's a few, are here as well. And so the half-dragons are obviously the size of you all. Well, except for Basil.
So, I'll walk up to the front counter.
Okay.
And I'll do a deep bow to the matriarch of the counter.
And she cocks her head a little bit. She says, "What are you doing?"
We need 5 rooms, please.
Okay. You got it.
That was so easy.
What do I owe you, ma'am?
Nothing.
Not enough, unless we double up.
Okay.
No, 5 rooms.
Because there's 6 of
1,
us. Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry.
Where's Tucky sleeping? Sorry.
I will be roosting outside.
Oh. Rejected. She says thank you.
Now that you're here, we don't get very many to call here.
We're very honored to be here.
I see.
This is our friend, Taki.
Taki bows. She says, "Okay."
We were also longtime friends of Vex,
Who?
the Seeker.
Who?
Never mind.
Well,
Apparently she wasn't as famous as you said, Taki.
hypothetically speaking, if we were to want an audience with the Council of Words.
What?
Sorry. Right, who would want to do that?
So hypothetical.
Oh, so,
But seriously.
And she looks over at her cooks, and they're all laughing.
But seriously though,
How about
if we wanted to,
rephrase that to, who do we talk to if we want to give information to Dragonkind that they think is valuable?
Oh, persuasion, Razor.
stop persuading people smartly.
This is not going to work.
come on, big money.
You only had 24 last time.
I rolled a 9.
A 9.
Get rid of that dog.
9.
Even for... I'll tell you what. The council is in a state of war right now. Well,
That sounds great.
yeah. So they're not seeing anybody, I don't think.
Why are they in a state of war? I thought you were supposed to live peacefully here.
Well, more like a state of emergency, I guess.
What's
What?
the emergency?
Against the giants?
I don't think it's any of your information.
Fair.
No,
That's a
here's your
shame.
room keys.
Was anyone else
She puts
in
it
the
on the counter.
room kind of looking
Nice.
like they were listening in on us?
Yeah, so I was just wondering.
What? Oh, everybody's staring at you, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone else look like they might be
maybe
slightly
it was
more
helpful.
helpful?
No,
Not just totally busting up at us?
no, everybody's staring at you.
Even the half
Because
dragons
no one
are just
sees
like,
it.
what's wrong
Yeah,
with these people?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna immediately grab a key and go upstairs because I don't like being stared at.
Okay. The rest of you?
Did your mothers not teach you that staring is rude?
Wait, you see? Okay. She looks over and says, "Gods!" And 2 burly
That's
dragons.
what she would have said if she was joking.
One looks like a gray dragon, and the other one is a blue dragon. And so they just have this tin in their skin, but they're in demi-human form, and there's scales everywhere. Each grab you by the arm.
I step
Oh.
in between them.
In between that way.
Like, between the dragons and her.
He's trying to stand in their way.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, try to stand in the way. Yes, go ahead. You stand in the way of, okay.
I may have caught the end of it.
I really don't think you want to do that, friend.
Hey, you guys are dead or
All right.
Hey,
my
Taki,
God.
Roosting
can we,
outside.
step
Excuse
away?
me, move to the side, sir.
Please. I've had a very long journey. I would very much appreciate it if you unhanded my incredibly stupid wife.
Persuasion disadvantage.
But I
Even
get
if
to
he
double my
wins, he
proficiency
loses.
bonus because it's with a dragon.
Oh, it is the dragon. That's right. Wow,
I know.
Interesting.
Come on, Kyle.
Big money. Oh my
but
god.
I can cancel out that if I fail an ability check. I can.
Oh, use sorcery points.
I can use a sorcery point.
Wow. Okay.
To
alright.
save your buttocks.
Well, when you get hit, I can take half your damage.
Do you have to reroll
Damn,
both?
those
at
pregnancy
disadvantage?
hormones.
Okay.
Amalia, damn pregnancy hormones.
I just lean against the
14.
counter.
14. Is there an opposed roll to that? No, I think so. It's DC check.
Persuasion, yes.
There is? Insight?
Insight.
Hmm?
I don't know what.
Okay, I don't think there is. I think it's just, it's fine. I had a DC check in mind, but that's fine. They look at each other and they look at the patron. Then Taki moves forward and she says, please, leave them alone.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Stop speaking, please. She's pregnant and it gets to her brain sometimes. I'm so sorry.
Oh!
Everyone's very, the bar, the whole inn is very, very quiet. Like, a needle could drop right now.
I'm just over the counter snickering.
So both
My mouth.
the dragon, like bouncers, look back at each other and they look at the owner,
this bar of strangers.
and they sort of back up a little bit and get back into the corners, and they look.
Shuffling
They're not
guys.
sure what to do.
Can I say
Let's
that
go
I
to
saw
our
her
rooms.
yell and just stood at the stairs
You wanna-
and watched? Because I don't think I could have bear to miss this.
Don't mind the pregnant lady. I'm just gonna go upstairs and
Let's
be
go.
crazy and hormonal.
Annie, this is ridiculous.
It's fine. I'll just go upstairs and lactate. Good night, everybody.
Oh my god.
I will like quickly get out of
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay, all right. And you hear on the way up, Ma, you hear the innkeeper essentially say, "Feel like they got a room here."
I'm still just sitting at the front desk, like barely containing my laughter.
Okay. Wait.
Do we have a moment? Or
Sure. You're all going up.
Yeah.
Basil.
I think he shifted away from them in the room while that was happening,
Okay.
but he's still down in the main area.
All right. Bahara. Oh, you're going back up. Anything else?
I was with her at the
Talking.
front desk, yeah.
Okay. Razor.
Like, I'm like really confused.
Okay, fair enough. All right, go ahead, you two.
What's lactation?
No! What happens with an egg?
No! Vex didn't tell me that part.
All right, you two.
Yeah, we'll
Dear.
go up to our room.
Dear.
Yes.
I am so sorry. Please forgive me. They were going to kill you. You don't understand. That was so
I take
foolish.
out my hammer thrower.
No, I'm serious, Amalia. You have to be so careful here.
I know.
That was so rude of me, and I'm so sorry, and it was so horrible. But
pretty
they were going to
rude.
kill you. They were going to kill you. I could sense that they were going to kill you. Don't ask me how. I knew that they were going to literally tear your skin off of your body and roast you and sell you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Stop.
I'm sorry.
Gods.
I hate this place.
You hate this place.
What's so bad about it? We're surrounded by gold. What's so...
Look at these cool dragons. They're all like really
I'm sorry,
bright.
I shouldn't have said that. It's just been
Raz, we're over here practically having a freaking trip.
it's been very difficult.
Let's just go get some rest.
Thinking about
Let's just
keeping
go get
gems
some
off
rest.
the wall. Oh my god.
Okay. At this point, you don't need a full rest. You can take a nap if you want to.
Yeah, I'll take. Amalia's gonna take a nap.
Okay. Okay. And the rest of you? Competition in the end begins to rise up again as people warily look at you, but kind of go back to their own.
Does anybody seem receptive to friendly conversation?
No way.
Not anymore.
Weird ass human.
It's weird how I arrived at the same time as those
upstairs.
Anyway, why are those people weird? Oh man.
Glad I'm not pregnant.
Scales, you might get
That was the issue.
I've gone up to bed at this point.
Okay.
Right, you're taking a nap?
You can do like a nap if you
Yeah,
at
I'm
this
gonna
point.
take a nap.
Okay. And the rest of you?
I'm at the mercy of
I'm
the
just gonna
dragons.
sit up in the room and rest
Okay.
the best I can.
No, you have to rest if you don't want to.
I'm still interested in what kind of free room I got, so.
Okay, do you go up to the room?
Yeah.
Alright, it's very sparse. But it's a comfortable enough bed. That seems to accommodate you specifically, Razvor, very well, somehow. It's a Tempur-Pedic for dragons.
Oh, there you go. It hits all the right pressure points.
And to a missing. Are you taking it? You're not taking
I
it?
said I'm at the mercy of a dragon right now.
Okay, are you really?
Whatever she wants to do.
Okay. And you too?
I'm in bed.
Oh, that's right. You just nap or?
I'll just go. It's nighttime, right?
No, you're
No,
out during the
never
day.
mind
Yeah.
then.
Sorry.
John.
Just relaxing.
Get rid of our jet lag.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You arrive in another place altogether, yeah.
Hell.
I'm napping, so this is fine. Do I hear him?
I don't know what's happening.
Get out! Where is it? Where is it? Where are the scales? Where are they?
I'm gonna get up at this point.
Okay.
Where is it?
Hey, John! Stop it! And I'll pick up the knife. Give me that.
John's hand is bleeding.
Come
It
here.
slips down onto the stone floors.
I'm gonna cast healing hands on him.
Okay.
Hey! Hey! Look at me.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm a monster and I've cursed you and I've cursed that child.
John. John, look at me. John, look at me. You've not cursed our child and you've not cursed me. Do I look like I'm cursed?
Well,
How did it happen? How didn't I know?
How soundproof are the walls?
Nah, you can hear this.
How would you have known that, John?
How could I not know what I am?
can I hear this downstairs?
No.
Okay.
Just others and, yeah, Hera and Razor.
I don't know. But we'll figure it out together. That's why we're here. I'm sorry. But it was truly beautiful when you transformed. I don't think it's something to fear. Great power inside of you. Think about it that way. You have the power to make change. You have the power to save the people that you love. To reinstate the ordering.
But how?
This could be a blessing.
How? How did I do it?
Well, I don't think your rich human father is actually your father.
Guess that's the only good news out of all of this.
I thought you might say that.
Damn prick.
I think you should look at this as a gift. Because if it hadn't been for you, the rest of us would have died on that ship. Not just Vex. And that's the truth. So this is a gift. And don't do that again. This is for mind flayers and nothing else. Also, you're grounded.
Okay, back.
And the mom comes back.
Okay, back. Who's still in the... You're snapping. You all three are down,
They
down
all went
downstairs? Yeah, I know. But any else? Basil and
I thought you
Resnick?
went up too.
Yeah, I think if nobody wanted to talk, I'm gonna keep my head down.
Okay.
Literally down. Basil's just.
Okay.
She's just
walking
sort
up
of
the
sitting
stairs,
in there on the
Alright.
edge of the bed.
It's
like-
Basil. He's like.
Basil, you do that and you're trying to avoid attention and not paying attention. You bump into somebody.
Oh, good. That's good. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Do you look up?
Yep.
Okay, and the rest of you see as well.
The rest of us?
It's you all down there, right?
I
Yeah.
thought they both went upstairs.
Oh, you went upstairs too?
Yeah, I did.
You literally described the bed to me.
Oh, my bad. That's right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
It's me and.
Oh, it's just you and Taki.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Taki
All right.
Or
You
Basil.
look up and there's a half dragon. It's red. This toothy maw looking at you and goes.
Well, it was an accident.
He just grunts and goes past you, exits the bar.
My
Exits
name's
the
Baz, okay.
exits the, pays you no mind. Exits the bar.
I look around to see if anyone noticed.
Okay. People look at you, but
Okay, cool. Continues.
okay. What are you doing? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do in your room?
Sit on the edge of the bed.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Taki pulls you.
Is there a
to the
little
side.
lock on the door?
Yeah, of course.
The dog will
It's not gonna stop any dragon.
a lot.
Yeah.
Keep those
Okay.
dragons out.
Okay. All right. Taki pulls you to the side, Penny Alice. She says,
I'm to the side pole.
"Okay, once they are ready, Penny, we must go see my great uncle.
Sounds good.
Hmm.
In the meantime,
Hmm?
snacks?
Yes. Should we get everybody down?
I don't know.
Oh.
Let's just go get snacks. We can bring stuff back for them.
Okay. Ooh, I've wanted to try some Displacer Beast.
A date?
Yeah, that sounds great.
One of those. Or two.
Okay. You go out and you go to actually. At this point, it's nearing what you can imagine to be lunchtime because you start to get the smells of a plethora of different meats being cooked out in like food carts, actually, and
So like little cafes and stuff.
yeah, of course, and it's all Dragon's culinary choices of meat, or stones and
So
Or
like the
some
cafe serves like tea and steak.
yeah, basically, of course, makes total sense. So okay, all right. After some time elapses, you get up or whatever your nap situation was, and you can head back down, and you'd be back in this one as well.
Can we smell the like cooking lunch smells?
Oh
from
yeah,
inside
absolutely, yeah. At that point, yeah.
So Taki and I bring back meat
That's a little
cones for
split
everyone.
tongue comes out.
Okay, that's fine. You'll head back down after your nap and get
Yeah,
adjusted
I'll
to
head down.
Dragon Queen Witch time, whatever.
Yeah, I think if Basil smells food, he's just sort of like quickly stumbling out of the room.
Your stomach's
He's
all
probably very hungry
grown
after
around,
growing
yeah.
many years.
And
you
in
head
a
back
short
there.
period of
I'd be
time.
walking up the stairs with the meat cones for
Yeah.
you all as you're trying to come out.
Okay. You see Annie Alice happily with Taki, and they're both chit-chatting, and they have meat cones in their hands.
Meat cones.
Oh.
So let's see. Raspberry, you get Displacer Beast. You get. I don't know what this was. Some sort of bear.
Beholder, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
And just no, this is all locally sourced.
It's all good.
Farm to table.
Farm to table.
Farm to base.
Yeah,
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
there's a gritty taste to it.
Do you have any beholder?
Yes, I have some, John. Here.
There you go.
Sure, I've always wanted to try it.
It's
they all
delicious.
look kind of the same.
Tastes like meat.
But they taste good.
You're supposed to eat the eyeball first.
Nice. It tastes terrible, and there actually are eyeballs in it.
Oh my god.
No, John.
Oh, John.
You're making the worst impression.
Yeah, you are from the land of dragons.
I'm not
Hopefully he
with
was
that.
out of
sitting at a
sight of the
different
front desk when he just did that.
I'll be joining.
John, why aren't our friends sitting with us?
Can't
I
imagine.
don't know them.
Look at these losers.
Oh god.
Perhaps you should clean that up, John.
Yes, John, please. For the love of God.
I'm just kidding. They have service here.
The pukey human service?
Okay. Just leave the vomit in the hallway.
Well, anyway, moving on.
All right.
Shall we all go see the famous uncle?
Yeah.
Great uncle.
Let's go.
Well, yes. It's more like my ward or guardian.
Either way,
Hmm.
lead the way, Taki.
Okay.
What was his name again?
He's the Grand Custodian, Michael.
Is that anything like Michael?
Yes, you can imagine him as the leader of the council.
Wow.
You got friends in
Well,
extra super high places.
not quite the leader, but the one who presides over the council's proceedings, hearings, and so forth.
Sort of kind of like meeting leader
Yes.
or moderator.
Yeah. Has no. It's supposed to be impartial.
I see, I see. Oh, anyway, lead the way.
All right.
I'm feeling better now that I had a meat cone.
Okay, you've.
Meat cone.
It's a lot of meat. It's like all meat. This is literally all meat.
That's
Honestly,
fine.
Okay.
the dream.
Oh yeah.
The dream.
Meat. Perfectly cooked meats of all kinds. Mwah! The Spanish dream.
The Spaniards are like meat. Specifically red meat.
Are you busy, anyhow, talking with Taki on your way out of this bar inn? And you don't notice that there's stumps everywhere. I mean, you're with dragons. There's just thunder and noise all over the place. Either flapping of wings or stumps, things like that. And someone stops you with one hand.
Yes?
You look up and you see a scowling demi-human dragon. He's wearing an eye patch that's adorned with a symbol of a hydra. And his visible claw scars all throughout his body, I mean, head to toe.
Those guys been in a couple of fights.
Yes, or more. Behind him is this coterie of very tough-looking half-dragons, red half-dragons, which actually Basil encountered. He recognized one of them, actually. All with their arms crossed.
Like this?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Or they're doing the
Advance on us?
yeah.
I wouldn't have seen you knocking her.
He said,
I pull my hood down. I noticed him pulling his hood down and go, what did you do?
Nothing on purpose.
So anyway,
God.
Oh man.
this fine gentleman wants to have words with me.
He looks at you directly, anyhow, because you have me at the front here. And he says, what are you lot doing there?
This is
He
my
points to Taki.
good friend. I've known her for at least 100 years.
He looks back at his gang, essentially, or whatever, and he looks at Taki, which doesn't seem to say anything at first. She's taken aback. He looks at you again. Seems suspect.
I lean in close and whisper in his ear, do you have the hots for her?
And he grabs your face with his claw and pushes you back. He says, you do, Cal. Not funny, can't be trusted.
Oh well, I tried.
Worse. You smell it? I smell it. Dragon blood. On their hands. Green, blue, copper. Killers.
It's not like that.
We never killed the copper. She was our friend and she was killed by another dragon.
So you defended her.
And she defended us.
The blue is the dragon that slayed her.
Any else give me persuasion, please.
And she's still alive.
Intimidation, Bahira, or deception. So probably intimidation. John, you talk to persuasion as well.
This is not going to succeed unless
Come
I roll.
on.
Yeah, no, never mind.
High rolls, people.
5.
Terrible. Oh, terrible overall.
I just made a
14?
statement of fact.
What?
14?
14. Okay, John.
26.
26.
Statements of fact are failing.
And what did you say exactly, John?
Oh, no.
Persuasion?
Your persuasion,
Yeah,
not
no,
intimidation.
18.
18.
Yeah, 26. Yeah.
Okay, what'd you say?
She
I
was our
said
friend.
she was our friend.
Okay. He looks at you and both of you untrusting, and he looks at you, John. He says, I've had a different smell. A sense of smell ever since I had an accident. You smell different. Are you
What?
trustworthy?
Trustworthy.
Yeah. Do they trust you? Because I can't trust you if they don't trust you.
I mean,
I'm going to be honest with you, it depends on the day.
I trust him.
I mean, come on, John. We put our lives in your hand plenty of times.
No, do they trust me? You said,
Yeah.
Yeah, do we trust you?
yeah, and I said it depends on the day.
I mean,
Like, you
we
don't
trusted
always
you.
trust me.
We have for a while, though. You were
Yeah,
kind
but
of
like,
shaky early
Yeah, that's
on.
fine.
Arguably, I'm the one you guys don't trust most.
It depends on the day.
Yeah.
That's honesty.
And so,
I trust him.
just her.
I trust him
We
now.
all trust him.
He was a tad shady early on, but he's gotten to be quite a nice fellow.
Huh.
When he's not making really inappropriate comments to his wife.
That's me.
He snickers a little bit. So, you're not killers then, of dragons?
No.
No.
Killers of giants, particularly.
We're actually
Do
here.
you smell that blood?
I do.
There you go.
But there's a lot more of it.
There is. And he looks back at his matron, just kind of still eyeing you a little bit, but seem to have relaxed a bit. He says,
Oh,
All right.
In your bag so we can smell the bits.
I don't want any trouble around here. All right.
You won't have any friend.
Good.
Oh my god, I don't know if I want to do that.
Wow, the giant bits again. They're all rotten, totally rotten.
You wanna look at my bag of wonders?
Okay.
Let me show you my
Do it.
giant bits.
Do it!
Okay, that was a good save.
Yeah, here I'll just like kind of the flap of the bag's a little open.
All
Just
right.
wafts in the wind the smell of
All right.
rancid giant.
Oh, God.
Well, if I hear anything otherwise, see me around. Let's go, boys.
They don't think they're based on that. Because
Yeah?
Did he give us his name?
No.
Yeah. I'm Basil.
I call out from. And your name, sir?
He looks back, he says, the name's Venom Viper, the champion of the Claw and Win Games. Of course it is.
Venom Viper. That's such a good name. I'm gonna write you down. Venom.
Is that 2 words?
Yeah.
That's his first
I
name.
lean over and
last
whisper to Taki. Do you know him?
Of course.
name. Champion.
Like,
What was-
know him,
One
know
more time.
him.
What was it? The
Yeah,
champion
he's
of what?
super hot.
No, I mean, like, personally.
What are you gonna do about that, Anyap? Fight him. Hey, Venom Viper.
Grab on his shoulder. Yo, dude. No, anyway.
Look at me when I'm talking to you!
He's sweating a little bit. He's like, he's a champion
Of the
of the
I
of
understand.
this year's
that.
Ultra Bowl.
of
Do you
the
know him personally?
Wait,
No.
Okay, then we're good.
did you say he's a champion?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Quickly rephrase. Wait, what? You played all champions?
Sports, not war.
I must fight.
Play sports, not war.
He's a champion of sports ball.
What's sports?
It's
No.
a thing that people do instead of war when they're not cool like you.
Is this the side
Any-
episode where we play a game in the Ultra Bowl?
Can it? Please.
Everybody, cue chopped hams. All right. So, Taki looks at you. She says, "Do you not know? Didn't we talk about the games?"
I mean, yes, but I never met him.
Oof, I know. I should have gotten his autograph, but I felt a little bad.
I mean, we can go after him.
No.
What?
No.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna send
what
a
he
message.
really means is
I'm
that-
gonna send a message to Annie Alice.
Yeah.
Are you an idiot?
I can't actually respond to
No.
that.
Correct. That's why I did it.
No, you did not.
I was like talking. That guy. That guy is
He's tough and handsome, and
quite the
He's a
opposite.
champion and he's tough?
yeah,
A
no.
sure is.
Oh no.
He's-
The competition during those games. is
Somebody
fierce.
handcuff Rathor to his bed.
it's only fierce because
Taki.
Annie Alice wasn't in the game.
He could never compete.
You don't know that.
No, I
Taki. Sorry, Taki.
Yes, man.
The games.
Mhm.
Do the dragons compete in their dragon forms?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yes, it's claw and wing. It's like that game you all play where you kick the ball with your feet. It's like that, except lots of blood and lots of
As I
wings
said,
and claws.
I can't actually play this game.
But if you could,
She did explain this to me back in the day.
I think you could play, but
It would sound quite exciting.
you don't know him, Taki.
I just don't feel like dying.
I've known him for 70 years. Thank you very much.
No, I mean the guy who just walked away.
Oh, okay.
You don't know him.
Yeah, that's true. I suppose. Yeah, come on.
Anyway,
Yes.
to the great uncle.
And she keeps eyeing over their shoulder, just, you know. What's that meme where
I
it's,
literally put my hand on top of her head and aim her face back forward.
what's the meme where it's a guy with his girlfriend or whatever?
Yeah.
That's what right now.
What's happening? I'm literally the Annie Allison. This is the hot football guy.
As
about
we're walking
right.
away, I pull Basil over and I go, no, really, what did you do?
I bumped into him and he wasn't very nice and wouldn't even tell me his name.
Do you want me to beat him up?
No.
I'll do it.
I know.
Yeah, you would.
I know you will, Rasmor. Thank you. Maybe another time. Rain check.
Okay. All right. You're making your way back down the main drag here. It's like what's the main Hollywood Boulevard or whatever?
Sunset Boulevard?
No. Yeah. He said, no. Down Vegas. The Strip. Yeah,
The strip leading right to the side of a mountain.
right to the side of the mountain where that large building was, and about halfway down, you notice that there's somebody who's wholly not a dragon. A little bit further down to your left.
How wholly not a dragon?
Well, it seems like a very elderly human with a long gray beard, green robes, almost like a pitched wizard hat in a way.
It's Merlin!
He's not
Picking up
blind.
and the Green Knights.
What was the doctor's game from
And-
Oh wait, is this the goat? The
Oh my
goat
God.
guy?
Oh,
What's
Please
his
have him
nuts?
be the goat guy.
no goat guy.
What was his name?
Oh God.
It was a sheep guy, first of all, and it's not him.
Isn't that wizard we took the little girl to?
No, it's-
Yeah, goat guy.
No, goat guy was there, but
Okay.
that's back.
Moving
Hey,
on.
deep backstory, Laura. It has nothing to do with this at all. Okay, no, it's neither that one or the other one. It's a man you've never seen. Forget it. It's just white,
John,
a long white
guy
beard.
look like?
It's very not well kept, but stuffy and thick.
Any
and
else
goes down
does
to
that guy look like?
I literally
Goat guy.
grip her Taki's hand
yeah.
to get her attention. Like, who's that guy? A person.
Is that what? It's a human?
It's a goat guy.
Appears to be.
He's not glowing.
No, he's not glowing at all. Oh.
I says a statement.
Oh yeah. All
Hey,
right.
Raswar, are you
And you
still
see a
tripping?
little on
What are you
this.
talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. You were tripping.
No, those guys are glowing.
He's still
Okay.
tripping.
Assessment is true. Yeah. So, only thing about you is this person, and they haven't noticed you yet. But there's a yellow bird of canary kind of thing on their shoulders, chirping wildly at their face, and trying to wave it away a little bit. At the same time, next to him is this a cart filled with some good goats, all goats.
Actual goats are in the car.
It's me.
Oh God, not cabbages.
Yeah.
What are actually in the car?
You can tell vegetables. Cabbages are included. Yes.
Okay.
More cabbages.
He's a cabbage.
So I kind of slightly redirect us to the cabbage man.
So you're gonna what?
Can I knock over the cabbages and see if he gets really upset?
This is like mandatory at this point.
Be nice.
I'm sorry.
So he's just batting away. Yeah.
So he's selling vegetables on meat on the island.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
How's business? I call out.
Hey, he looks up and this bird stops chirping and looks at you. He says, "It's his eyes just as wide as saucers." He says, "Oh, hey, it's." And he waves you over.
Are you able to sell any of these? I pick up a cabbage. Green things here in the island of meat.
And he can't believe himself. And I said, "Another non-dragon. Finally, what a joy."
Who are you?
Me? Who are you?
Do you like goats?
We are no one.
What?
What are you all doing in this island?
We're
That's
here.
a very, very long story.
No, it's actually a
Who are
rather
you?
short story.
Well, around here,
For me, at least.
they call me Fizz.
Fizz.
Fizz?
Yes, Fizz.
How are you living here as a person?
I will give you the short story.
Okay.
Last I remember, I crash landed here on a ship, and here I am. No way out. And all they eat here is meat. Meat. So, since I'm living here, I figured I might as well try to make some vegetables and see if I could change their diets. And it has not happened.
So what you're telling me is you're a dietitian attempting to change the habits of creatures far more ancient than you.
I'm actually a wizard.
I never would have guessed that.
And the bird just chirps out of it. Yeah.
Would that possibly be your familiar?
No.
Insight. On this liar.
Hashtag detect magic. That is familiar.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Fizz?
Yes. Would you care for some vegetables?
Do you have any
Lettuce?
carrots?
Carrots, yes. I have
Make a carrot.
rhubarb, artichokes, and
No, just a carrot.
cabbages. Many cabbages. Cabbages grow like crazy here in this island.
Interesting.
John goes over and knocks down
What?
the cart.
How have they not eaten you?
The cabbages?
No, the dragons.
That was like,
Oh, there's a little shop of horrors or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the dragons.
They seem to be okay with some travelers.
Interesting.
They haven't eaten you yet, have they?
I mean,
Oh,
not
yeah.
for lack of trying.
Anyway, I had no choice, so here I am.
How did you crash land here on a ship without a dragon guiding you?
Isn't that the strange thing?
You caught in a
You
storm or something.
you were
Yes,
out on the
exactly.
seas alone.
No, I was going from Faerun to one of the new worlds.
Was there a tornado?
Oh yes, with sharks.
Oh, wow. We went there.
What do you want me to tell you?
It's
We want you to tell us
Lovely
what
to
kind of
meet
wizard
you.
you are.
Wizard.
Yes, but what do you do as a wizard?
I cast magical spells.
Show
You
us
don't
some
have a
magic.
specialty or
Show us some
anything.
magic.
Oh yes.
should we go?
No. I want to see his magic.
He
Do we have
looks
to let
over at his
every
bird.
NPC
Show me
be
some
so-
magic.
Yes.
I have plenty of magic. Look, it's in the vegetables. That's how I grow them.
That's
Hand me a vegetable.
magic.
They're delicious, magically delicious.
What are you?
Oh,
handing
the fruity
me?
pebbles.
A cabbage apparently.
It's raw.
I just eat a raw cabbage. Oh, okay. It is infused with
There it is.
what? Oh,
cabbage.
okay. It is infused with the essence of vegetables.
Yeah, that's.
What about my carrot?
It tastes
Wait a minute. You're lying to me because
I'm
you
not.
said you made this with magic,
I did.
and I can taste no magic in it.
The magic is within you.
You're
How?
a really bad wizard, aren't you?
I'm going to at this
Oh,
point
okay.
No, wait.
drag
You're all
John
right.
by
I am a
his
terrible
by
wizardess.
his ear.
Yes.
Well, all wizards are terrible, but that's a whole nother thing that we're not going
We're really
to
making
unpack
friends
right now.
today, aren't we, John?
John. Shit.
You're the ones that tried to piss off the dragons.
Please, everybody can have vegetables. They're free. Everything here is free.
Absolutely taking a cabbage and putting it in my bag.
I'm totally just gnawing on my carrot.
Yes.
Can I say hi to your bird friend?
Yes, of course.
And I do that.
And I
Okay,
say
Do you know
hi.
any spells? Like just one? Just one spell?
Oh yes. My favorite spell, my most potent spell, is make friends.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna elbow John really sharply in the ribs.
This man is a hack.
I'm going to elbow him even harder.
Literally selling vegetables.
And the dragons never eats the vegetables. It is ridiculous.
Oh, I get it why they're keeping you around. The vegetables are the seasoning for when they eat you.
That seems terrible.
It was lovely to meet you.
You know what? Perhaps it makes sense. They're always upending my cart anyway.
Your cabbages?
No, the vegetables. They're on vegetables.
It's been lovely.
But what
to
would
meet
you say
I'm
if,
literally-
say, a dragon came
Oh my
by
god, John,
and
shut up.
knocked over your cart and all of your cabbages rolled away?
So-
what would you exclaim?
As soon as you say that, young dragon kids rush forward and knock over this car. The vegetables go flying everywhere, yes, including cabbages. And they go over to you, you all, and they look up. They said, oh, a real call. It's like in the moving pictures.
Wait, movie pictures?
Hello.
They just vandalized this man's car.
That's
What does
right,
the
we're
man
the
say
real
in
deal.
response
I kneel down
to
in front of the
card
kids.
being
What's a moving picture?
I kneel down in front of the kids,
Yes?
gnawing on my carrot.
Okay.
What's up, Doc?
Oh my god.
And they poke you. Is it true?
Is what true?
You don't live a very long time and you're really squishy?
I mean, compared to you, no, I don't. Compared to them, yeah, I do.
Okay, and the kids just run off.
Oh, not me.
And the old man just looking at his vegetable cart. Not again. Not again.
Not your
Carrots.
Alright, this has been nice. Pick up a cabinet, another
fun.
cabinet.
It's been real
Anyway,
fun.
You hear the chirp chirp of the canary.
That is. Let's go.
Okay, I don't know what I was supposed to get from this NPC, but we're leaving
I
now.
walk up and pat him on the shoulder.
Yes.
Good luck, Fizz. I just walk off without me.
Wait, there's no more cabbages. Can you help me pick up at least?
Yeah.
We really gotta get. I pray
Wow.
the kids.
Even
Oi,
the kindest
don't
person in
create
our
a mess.
party's like, screw this guy out.
Oh, are you talking to the little dragon kids?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You need to give me a intimidation, please.
Wait, are you trying to intimidate the kids?
Well, this is
She
what's
said
happening.
pick up
Wow.
your stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Children.
start helping them pick
What
up.
has our
Yeah,
party
yeah.
devolved to?
17.
Oh my God! You pick it up and you're like, okay. And
They're like,
Good.
they all pick up the vegetables.
It's good. Good.
This is so gross.
Thank you.
Then don't make a mess next time.
Okay.
I will say kids, no matter where they are, hate green vegetables.
Thank you.
Are
That
you
is,
looking forward to it?
So
yes.
It's time to leave.
it's time to leave.
Yes, absolutely.
I know, I agree.
Um,
I just had one. No, it's fine. Let's go.
It's lovely to meet you, Fizz. Goodbye.
Grabbing John by the ear.
Razwar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I already know where this is going.
You sense the
Where
god
you
of
going?
war in this man.
You cut open a cabbage and it's Tempest's face.
Whoa, that is surreal. Wow, that's some good novel. All right. He,
Cabbage.
as you begin to, the rest of your party
He says,
begins to
"Goodbye,
move
my
off
son."
a little bit. He raises an eyebrow at you.
Mm-hmm. I'd raise my eyebrow at him if I had one.
Are you giving the dragon eye, I guess?
Can one raise a critical ridge?
And then he looks over at the canary who's still chirping a little bit and nods a little bit. The canary flies over on your shoulder, Aswar. It eyes you with a little bit of sadness and curiosity.
Being assaulted by birds.
You have
Oh,
been defeated
Looks like
in
it's,
war.
is it taking a liking to you?
Uh-huh.
Why is it sad?
It's a bird.
Shouldn't
Yes,
it be
is.
happy? It can fly.
There's many here. Would you like to take it to Loam?
Take the bird.
Oh. Wish you could stay with me. That's okay, by the way.
Take the bird.
Take the sad bird.
She seemed pretty agitated.
You guys like collecting animals, huh?
I mean, I think that's a little rude to John, but
The bird still, turning its head
You're
over,
lucky I'm in a
looking at-
better mood.
Looking at you, still very pensitively, and stopped being as rambunctious as it was when it was on this person's shoulder.
What does it eat?
Bird seed?
I don't have any of that.
Well, just meat.
oh, you can make it into a tiny carnivorous monster.
It's unique type of bird.
Oh, the last piece of displacer beast I had from my meal.
Oh, and it grabs it before you even have a chance to get close to it. It gives it a little peek, and
It's just gone.
yep.
No one get injured too close to that thing.
You now have an attacker.
Just
Anyway.
like giving up your bird.
Yeah, it's not my bird, but maybe it will be yours, or it has some connection to you.
Did you have a bird friend when you were little, Raswar, that you
No.
lost?
No.
Was there a bird at your temple that was training to be a warrior and
A warbird.
left?
If you do not want the bird, perhaps you can just have some vegetables.
Birdman.
I'm just gonna go this way now.
Suit yourself.
Anyway,
Raswar!
talking about it, I wandered off.
You see the bird
Who's your friend?
Bird.
No.
Bird. What are you going to name this bird?
I don't know what's its name.
It just chirps.
Its name is Chirp.
Chirp.
I mean, listen.
No, it pokes you when you said chirp.
Its name is
Oh.
Meaty.
Dragon.
So it's not Chirp.
T-bone. Pork chop.
Cabbage.
His name is
Steak.
Firehawk the Slayer.
Any of these?
You hear the bird shake its head, yeah. Shake its head, yes. Shake its head. Absolutely. Yeah, it hops around halfway at Razwar's plate mail.
Slayer.
Slayer.
Those birds that like stay on most
This carnivorous bird will get its own Wikipedia page.
It chirps happily and jumps on your head.
Yeah.
Tiny cute canary with blood coming out of his face.
Okay, and this fellow Fez waves to you as he
Goodbye.
tries to get his vegetables back in order.
Doesn't Raswar look very kind now with a little bird on his shoulder? Like small children would approach him now.
No. Don't worry, I've got your back, Raspberry.
All over its beak. Kind of takes away from the kindness.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll need you to get my back when it takes a crap on me.
Alright, let's go.
All right, it's not much longer as you continue on, and you arrive at what looks to be this building you saw earlier, which is what Taki had mentioned was the Eyrie, here in the heart of Exodron and the Council of Worms.
Do we need to mop up Raswar from bird poop
No,
before
there's
we go in?
you've seen no bird poop, no sign of bird poop at all. At all.
Impressive.
No signs.
He has invisible bird poop.
So this is, again, you see it up and out, it's expansive. It's made of marble. It's not actually made from any kind of gems or gold or whatever here. It's just cut, like stately cut stone and marble, essentially. And it is
Less ostentatious and more
stately.
stately.
Yeah, exactly. It serves a purpose. On top of it is an enormous dome. It's sustained by pillars, and on top of it, carved in this triangular fashion, top of the entrance, is a scene of, it seems to you, probably like dragon gods or elders, dragon elders, together in thought and harmony.
Wow.
The steps are quite, you almost have to crawl up a step. Well, if you transform mouse, you wouldn't have to.
Basil, carry me.
I don't know if going giant is the best thing to do.
Probably
in
not.
here.
Oh, yeah, that's
Maybe not.
Oh wait, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
We're just gonna slowly start to like climb up these stairs.
Okay, you climb up almost as
Hard way.
in deference, and you make it to the top, and there's a grand entrance of two red
Yeah,
doors.
but you go first.
Taki, is there anything last minute you want to let us know about etiquette before we go in here?
Try not to die.
And Amalia yells at someone, or John says something inappropriate again? Or Basil walks into some poor innocent dragon.
Okay, that was not my fault.
Everyone,
You must address here, depending on age, I think counselor or grand counselor.
Is there any way for us to know which is which as mere peons?
Yes.
Probably not, but I can let you know. In addition, anybody who's not a council member is either Dragon Lord or Grand Dragon Lord. To
We're
you.
so dead.
No, we're not.
Anyway,
But
well then,
we've got John with us, and he's clearly the chosen one.
lead
Yes,
us to your
really
uncle's
easy.
office.
The grand ones that
He has
are
an
glow brighter.
office.
Yes, actually, but they don't see that.
Their fault.
You just take the lead then, let us know.
Yeah.
Okay, you enter a grand hall, and something piques your interest, actually. There are paintings on either side that is essentially the exact opposite of what you saw at the Temple of the Allfather, where the giants were fighting the dragons and winning. Here's the dragons fighting the giants and winning.
Oh!
History is told by
The tie. So
whoever is telling it.
there's a couple armed dragons here. I mean, in full
History
plate armor
by the winners.
and spears, dressed in, I don't know, it seemed like security detail of some kind, probably. And they put up their spears crossed to stop you.
Talking, that would be a good time.
There was me. And they look at each other and they put their weapons back and say, "Weapons at the door."
Oh,
And
shit.
now the piling up.
10 hours later, we're like getting the knives out of
The hair is like,
Surely you wouldn't make an old man park with his walking stick.
If I was Des, I would have transformed into an old man and done it.
Okay?
Thankfully,
Do I need to
body's a weapon?
Leave my staff, I'm assuming.
You have to pass some
I
kind
can't
of...
leave these weapons.
There's some strange glowing device, like two beacons that are circular and they're twirling and glowing. You'd have to
Where's
walk
that?
by.
Oh, we're just gonna walk between them.
TSA,
Yes.
So we're literally walking through an X-ray machine. Okay.
Okay, so I'll hand
Where do we put
weapons,
the
I
weapons?
guess.
They have like a safe security area.
So
Am I
I
gonna
hand
get
over my
this
bow and
back?
staff.
Just basically tell me, do you hand over your weapons or not?
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Hand over
hand
my
over
weapons that aren't actually me.
what about hidden weapons?
If you want to risk it, you're welcome to.
Don't even think about it, please.
It seems like a stupid question, but my shoes have been built into them.
Take your
You? Have you been to an airport before?
everything off.
Say. You're welcome to risk it. I'm not saying
I
that.
don't want to.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take everything off, but it means that I
The hair is like naked now.
Everything is weapons.
You need to go in.
The
I
guards are like, sir.
I'm pulling knives out of every part of me. And I'll take off my shoes, but it means I have my silent shoes on now.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I assume that my gauntlets and stuff come off, but the living gloves don't come off unless somebody ends a curse.
It's probably fine then.
So, okay, cool.
You make a big show of
Razor?
like, they don't come on.
They want my armor?
They said weapons.
Alright, so I only have 2 axes and a mace.
Yeah.
All right. You put your weapons in a box, a very large box, and you're given a ticket.
Thank
Number
you.
103.
Thank you.
Don't lose your ticket. You gotta pay a fee.
I pat Atheris's gun and I'm like, don't lose it. It's sentimental.
Weapons in the box.
Okay.
I'll keep the ticket nice and safe.
Oh wait, who's keeping the ticket? You put the.
I just put it into my pocket.
Okay, you're more trustworthy than I am.
Okay. All right. So you get to head in.
I don't know.
I'm gonna hand mine over to you. Cause,
Wait, is there one ticket
I
for
don't
all?
want to pay
Yeah.
for what I'm nervous.
Oh, any else?
Oh, it's one ticket for everybody.
Oh, it's one ticket
Yeah,
for
yeah,
everybody.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
I've got the ticket.
I was
Okay.
gonna say I don't.
So if I die, make sure you search my body.
Yes, absolutely.
Except he's burned to a crisp.
Okay, you enter.
In my fireproof pocket.
You enter this grand hall. It looks like dragons in full size could be here, but all of them seem to be in a demi-human form.
Sweet.
There's first of all, when you enter, there's a grand staircase. That
More climbing?
rolls up. Oh, I mean, you don't have to necessarily. And multiple wings branching out to the sides, where all these dragons have a human form. They're all shapes and sizes within, their humanoid form. They bustle around in very elegant-looking formal wear. And there's an attendant behind the counter with blue, huge skin, busily working on some whatever.
A typewriter?
No, just
Tapping the desk off.
I follow
I'm just
Taki
gonna
up to the desk.
preemptively start bow walking.
What's that?
Just so I'm just like
Okay, people literally these councilmen and women to pay you no mind whatsoever.
Make no eye contact.
Yeah,
Okay.
We are not even on their radar.
no. Okay, Taki walks up and parleys with the guard and Draconic. I'm not the guard, the attendant and Draconic. And as soon as she hears you're the Grand Custodian, the attendant points you down a hallway. Taki says, "Come."
Thank you.
Now-
we'll follow her.
He is my uncle, but he's also the Grand Custodian, so please have respect.
Point to the
Hear that, bird?
Yo, what up, Uncle?
the bird chirps Razor with you.
More meat, please. Where's the
I'm
beef?
kind of like, Green, stay put. Don't do anything.
I'll be nice and quiet.
All right, you continue down the hallway, and you pass. Sometimes you pass some dragons. These have council dragons who are with like security details around them, actually. But you stick to the side, and you're able to not draw too much attention.
I don't look nervous visually, but I grab Ducky's hand and I'm kind of holding, like, squeezing, like, and obviously,
Okay.
like...
She's not nervous,
kind
but
of
she
like-
keeps her hands in comfort.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, this is kind of crazy.
And everywhere you pass, there's gold embedded plates with name of councilman or high councilman.
In Draconic,
In Draconic, yes.
which I can't read.
Oh no, who? I thought you could.
I'm elf.
Oh, that's
I do all the
right, yeah.
Sylvan and that kind of stuff.
That's right. Okay, so
Is it fair to say that most of the folks that we're encountering here are like older, like
oh yeah, they're old. Yeah, some of them
officials?
are. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, very.
These are the people that could blink in our general direction. We'd all just explode
Yeah.
Yeah,
instantaneously.
actually, ancient dragons or older,
Sure.
even actually, like great worms. So, all right, you sense like a tremendous aura just from them, just their presence. It's
Literally stifling us.
Okay, then you wind your way around a little bit and get to the end of a hallway, and there's a grand ornate door. This is at the top. Well, it's in Draconic. Who actually can read Draconic? I'm sorry.
Okay.
John.
Oh, you three.
Literally
Okay.
just not me.
Nothing. It says high custodian,
I can't
and
do it
then
either.
Oh, okay.
No.
Michael.
So we feel a massive presence from behind this door.
Oh yeah. Oh, for you, are you still high? Are you still on the?
Yes.
Okay. Everything here is out of control. I mean, it's like looking into the sun. You cannot even look at some of these worms.
I'm literally trying to like learn to read these auras
Okay.
and understand what I'm seeing ahead of time.
Interesting. So, Constitution.
Constitution.
It's so bright, you're getting sick.
What else would it do inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That is a total of 18.
18? Okay. You can stare at the sun a little bit. Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, and learn. So that'll be useful
Squint
later.
for a few seconds, you oh god.
All right. Then you are at the door, and Taki goes and knocks on the door, and she looks back. Are you ready?
As ready as we're going to be.
Okay.
Everybody just stay
Remember-
quiet.
We're
Yes.
not going to run into Imrith, right?
Imrith here? No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay. And the door opens. Look, I'm making the noise of the door opening. All right. It's these wooden doors, and inside is it's also a topaz dragon with very oversized features. I can imagine something from maybe somebody elderly is very oversized, nose and ears, and they have like a slightly reddish cheeks. Small framed spectacles, very small framed spectacles, are looking to read
Those tiny little ones that just
exactly.
pop on the nose.
Yeah, and what probably at one point would have been yellowish blonde hair is mostly now white and sweeps down, down his back. He's sitting in a large, comfortable office chair equivalent, mahogany desk, and all sorts of trinkets and souvenirs from everywhere in the world you can imagine, places you probably can't even imagine, litter his office.
So
And there's books piled top to bottom.
as soon as we get inside, I let go of Taki's hand and I just get down on a knee and bow deeply. Like all the way onto my
Me
knee.
as well.
Yeah, same.
Follow suit.
Okay. Taki just bows a little bit, and he looks up, and he's not sure what he's looking at for a moment, and he stands up. His back seems to hurt a little bit and cracks, and he walks over to the desk. Doesn't say anything yet. Looks over the side of the desk and gets in front of Taki. He's very serious for a moment. And then he just explodes in jubilation, delight, and hugs Taki. And he says, "How long has it been?" And Taki is very happy to see him, and tears well up in her eyes, actually. She says, "Uncle, a long time." And he looks back, and his eyes are also tearing up. It seems like he cares a lot for Taki. I mean, it's really apparent. And he wipes off his eyes, and then gets up and grabs his glasses and cleans them a little and puts them back on. And he's ignoring all of you right now, by the way.
We are just monkeys.
Yes. He says, "Oh, it's so exciting to see you. What have you been up to? Are you still traveling with that elf?" And she nods a little bit. You put up your hand. You're completely ignoring
my head
still,
down, but
says, and he looks over. He says, "If you travel with him any longer, you probably have to marry him." So,
I literally tense up as tense you can possibly be.
oh, okay. So, what brings you here? And Taki looks over and points to you all. He says, "Oh, I didn't even notice them. Here, come on in. Please, please, you have a seat.
Thank you.
You may stand."
Stand and then
What's
take a
his
seat.
official title again?
Grand Custodian.
Thank you, Grand Custodian.
No, please. Dispense with the formalities. You friends of Taki's, no doubt. And, no Dragon Lord or High Counselor or Great Worm or Doctor or Distinguished Professor or Ex-President or Ex-Mayor or Ex-Governor. It's okay. I have 179 titles, and it's dreadfully boring, I assure you.
What shall we call you then,
This
sir?
guy.
Just Mike is fine.
Thank
You're here
you,
for a
Mike
reason,
Al.
I can tell. Please, have a seat.
We'll go.
I
Thank
find
you.
a seat.
Sit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Yes.
It's not very often we get travelers.
Are they couches or individual chairs?
Oh, they're very ploofy couches.
Okay.
Yeah. Couches that can fit about 3 of you each.
Nice.
Oh, wait. Is it together? Or?
I sit away from.
Okay, so you sit with them. You sit.
Everybody
Who do you
else is on
sit
the other
with?
couch.
Taki's gonna grab the one
Couches
chair. There's one chair that's next to him. Taki's gonna sit there.
Okay. So I guess I will sit on the couch with those two, and I'll make Razor sit.
Razor's sitting with them. You have no choice.
Because he can keep them in control.
Between
And it's very. As you fall into it, the cushioning goes around you like this high. So.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Probably in the middle, aren't you?
Sure.
Mikhail, this
Yes.
is the most comfortable couch I've ever sat in. Is this place like heaven every day?
It is heaven for dragons, yes. That you're sitting on is imported.
From where?
From Karatur, from Wa, actually. This is a unique fabrics made from bamboo.
Nice.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Michael, sir. Because it's for dragons, is it fireproof?
Of course it's fireproof. Everything here is fireproof.
Excellent, thank you.
Sometimes I cough and it's age, but I cough and fire comes out.
I have something similar.
I keep close track of where his face is.
So he looks over at Taki and says, "So, what's going on here?" And Taki says, "Uncle, they have something to ask of you." Any? And she feels a little intimidated still by him, even though she seems to love him a lot.
Well, Mikhail, we just lost a dear friend of ours, a dragon, Vex.
Yes.
I was talking to Taki, and it sounds like it may be possible to bring her back.
Ah, yes, that's true. Mandate 67. This is really what you want to do. Now, I know of Vex Atlantis' quest. She is a seeker.
Oh, we have heard of that, yes.
She told us she had spent her life looking for John.
Yes, she seeks the next avatar of Io.
And I believe she found him right before she died in our defense.
Excuse me. Do you know what you're proposing? I'm sorry, what is your name?
I'm Enialis.
Eddie?
I'm your
He looks at Taki.
niece's longtime friend that you were referring to earlier.
Yes. Here's the one. Here, this one. He's a little scrawny. Okay.
I'm well aware, sir.
To be quite honest, we don't know what Avatar of Io means, but before Vex passed, she told us that she'd spent her life looking for John. Told us that his real name is not John, it's Erigol. And he turned into a pearlescent dragon before our very eyes and saved us all. Before meeting your niece.
I know. It sounds crazy. I understand if you don't believe
it. It is crazy.
But I have so many questions, and I think I'm ready for answers if you are willing to give them.
Answers? I'm an impartial High Custodian of the Council. And right now the Council is experiencing and dealing with something very significant for the future of all our lives. So, I will tell you one thing. What, John, is it Erigol?
Whatever you wish, sir.
There was one case in our lifetime. The story goes as such. A white dragon fell in love with one outside her brood. A gold dragon. And she ultimately hatched. Despite knowing the consequences. The child was born, so I'm told, with the powers of ice and fire. Frostfire, as you might say in your tongue. However, upon finding out, the council was forced by tradition to curse this heir with true polymorph and banish it forever for the sake of all dragonkind. As for the parents, the council was quite lenient. I think they only erased the existence of this heir in their minds. So, are you claiming to be this heir?
I don't know.
Your words are not proof.
He doesn't know how to transform.
I don't know how to do it. It just happened.
You cannot do it. You're chained. If you are who you claim to be.
Vex managed to get him somehow to transform, even just for a moment, just before she passed.
That was even possible, but who am I to say? This world has shown me some insane things throughout my years.
The council?
Yes.
We know of Tiamat.
Do you?
Yes.
Don't worry yourselves, this is something that we will take care of.
That certainly makes me feel better. Are you sure?
About what?
Never mind.
Listen, John. The only way, should you be this heir, to find out, is to prove yourself in front of the council. They hold the keys to unlocking the curse.
But would they be willing to do so? If he is this heir, he was banished.
Yes.
And to now walk right into the council's chambers seems...
Well,
Perhaps-
dangerous.
perhaps unwise.
And insane. But you're here for a reason, are you not? I sense within you, John, some resolve. I do not sense whether you are a dragon or not.
And if he is, what do they do to him?
If we can bring Vex back, she can vouch for this. She's who discovered him.
That is a good point. And Alice, was it?
Yes, sir.
He looks you up and down. It's parentage and...
How much money does he make? Where is he?
Well educated, Taki.
I'm sorry, my dungeon master hasn't paid me in 8 sessions.
we need revenue. Like and subscribe.
Swipe that like button.
Okay, right. Yeah, so. And the matter of Vex. Well, then I see you have 2 proposals for the council, then. The one would be...
I have but one proposal. John has but one proposal.
Right, correct, 2 proposals. If I were to squeeze you in, which there may be one way. But, so, proposal number 1 will be on the matter of the resurrection of Vex. Now, we do have mandates for this, but it's difficult.
I will do whatever needs to be done if I can do it.
Will you? Let me explain to you what it requires. It requires a trade of souls. In her case, a dragon that is willing or unwilling to give up their life for hers. Do you know of such dragons?
I know of a dragon that should give up their life for hers.
Who?
Oh, the one who took her life.
Who is that?
Amrith. The one fanning the flames of the war within the giants.
Imrith, yes.
I doubt that
She has been branded a rogue dragon. There's no doubt in my mind that she works for Tiamat.
Why would Imrith give
Would
up her
she
life?
be...
No, Imrith would not give up their soul, but the council would be okay with trading that soul, I can tell. Most assuredly.
Exactly. It doesn't need to
How
be
can
a
we retrieve
willing...
it?
So what, we capture her, we injure her, and bring
You
her
slay
back?
her.
We slay her.
The amount of trouble she has caused for the council is unprecedented. She is attempting to raise the Worm Speakers, but that's another cause. Another issue altogether.
Well, she's
So if
done immense damage to us, so I am fully behind slaying her for this
Okay.
cause.
Then you must seek approval for the council, and if they say yes, by vote, by plurality, then you will be able to do so.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. Is he a good fighter? Use magic at all? How old is he again? Let's see. Okay. Interesting.
I seemed to deal her some sort of blow. I pierced her through the left arm with some sort
Dragon
of
bone.
dragon bone.
Surprising that, no offense, a weak group of
Comparatively,
you
of
all
course.
could
Perhaps 2.
injure the dragon. But I think with some time and some help, we could get there.
As I said, anything that needs done, I will do.
Good.
Is-
He has some resolve.
Is there a timeline on, how long we would have? Is there a limit to how long we can wait before she could be brought back?
Oh, with the approval of the council? No. No. You are within the time. What was your name again?
Basil.
Basil. Is he a giant?
He sinks under the couch.
I'm gonna kind of stand in front of Basil.
This kid never met him. He just waltzed in here with us.
No,
I'm
don't.
just here for the balance.
Hey, don't worry. I know why you are who you are.
What about me?
Oh, yes, John or Aragorn, is it? Then,
I forgot about
no.
him.
Can we pen in 2? Yes, I think we can.
It's weird that he's quiet that long.
Yes. You must convince the council that you are who you are.
How do I do that? I don't even know how to turn into a dragon.
You must try. If you turned to a dragon one time, what caused you to turn to a dragon? Is it...
Vex was in mortal danger.
Ah,
Mortally wounded, in fact.
so stress.
I suppose so.
Extreme stress.
I don't like where this is going.
I can
Now
put
we
him under
enter
stress.
the games.
Suppose,
I'm just picturing her tied up to a stick getting ready to be burned.
perhaps,
Help me.
understanding that situation, and even if you can unleash a tiny bit of that in front of the council, that might be enough for them to accept it.
You just pop out one little claw or a few
If
scales.
that's
in the
what
face.
it takes to get answers, I suppose.
Now, keep in mind...
Certainly you could put me in any danger.
No danger. I think this would be up to you, my dear Ergo. These chains are tough, but they're not unbreakable. Have conviction. You know what your path is.
I believe I do.
If you are who you say you are, then I believe it will come to pass.
Thank you.
Of course. Now, keep in mind that the topic of two dragons, different broods together, is taboo. You will encounter some resistance. So, be ready to fight with your words. And that goes for the rest of you as well.
Certainly.
You'll need to work together.
I have a question then, sir.
Yes. What is your name?
Razwar.
Ah. Please, Rajwal, yes.
So, if it's taboo to talk about it, why is it so interesting about who he is anyways?
The answer to that comes in many facets. I cannot reveal that. It's not in my place.
But the council will actually be interested in it.
Yes. But I am impartial, Rajwal. What? What's that? Oh.
Basil's tummy was grumbling.
No.
It was the meat cone.
I must remain impartial, Rajwal. I hope you understand. Can you ask in a way where I could perhaps assist you, without assisting you? Think on it.
Not exactly his strong suit.
Oh, the rest of you can think about it then.
He's more of an action.
I'd like to be quite frank. I'd like to be there with John.
I think you should all be there.
You
will need vouching for.
Yes.
I'm sorry, your name is?
Amalia.
I see.
Now, I don't know if this is true or not. I've been thinking about it. Taki told us that half-dragons are not seen well here.
Yes, they're frequently called half-breeds.
Right. I'm pregnant, and if our child is a half-dragon, I don't...
Oh, you two are pregnant together?
Yes.
Yes, I see.
I don't want that to sway the council one way or the other.
Then...
I'm asking if they'd have any sense of that, or if I should not be present.
No, you should be present.
Right.
Now, if you are, I would call it a miracle. But others, perhaps the opposite.
It is a miracle. And people can think what they want.
I agree.
Certainly.
I like you. Akadi is stronger than you. But, never mind.
Right. She's a gracious goddess.
Maybe not the only one. So,
out of character, that's nice and cryptic.
Well,
Just like bringing Vex back.
I thought you had a little bit more motivation in that realm. I'm learning a little more about like.
So if we
Michael, I've asked a few of the dragon kind about this, and they don't seem to know, as can't really come back from it. But what do you know of the Eyrie?
Oh, the Eyrie. That is a place I fear I'll be visiting sooner than later. But the dragon gods reside there. And they nurture and comfort all that they receive. Well, those that they want to receive.
So, they don't choose some?
The dragons are chosen by their actions.
But how do you know? How do you know?
How do you know anything?
Just doesn't seem to make much sense to me.
Well, you are in a city with dragons. Does that make much sense?
More or less. I've been in cities with many different types of people. Many of them are always traveling with Taki.
And he looks at you.
Sleeping in separate bedrooms while you're traveling.
Vaher, what? It's Vaher, right? Why do you ask?
Just... Dragons seem to live such incredibly bright, vibrant lives. I don't know how anyone could be satisfied with peace.
With peace?
With leaving that.
Ah.
Leaving that vibrance behind.
I see. See, if we were immortal, we wouldn't live and fight the way we do because we are mortal.
Being mortals has its downsides.
It does, yes. But the downside is also its strength. I sense the fire within you, Vera.
Not that right.
It is strong, and if you are not careful, it will burn you. No.
Feeling it already has.
It will burn you away. You must be careful.
I'll do my best.
Take solace in those around you. They will help quench your fire. Control it, and if you control it, you will be stronger than anyone.
And if I can't?
Then...
He'll get out, won't he?
Perhaps.
He?
Story for another time. I promise. It will
All
come,
right.
but not.
So,
When can we set up this meeting with the council?
you cannot just set up... I cannot just set up a meeting. Neither can you. 2 methods you have right now. The council is in a state of emergency, if you will, for preparations of a war that hopefully we can stop. But at the moment, they can see you on an emergency basis. The first method is you can find an elder worm, a great councilman, to vouch for you. I know of one that might be interested.
Right.
The second is a little more dangerous. If you undertake a challenge of claw and wing.
Which way's faster?
It's faster. Well, convincing somebody can be fast or it can be slow. But the battle will prove your worth with immediacy.
I'm assuming it's a little bit more complicated than that.
The battle itself. Oh, the challenge, yes. It is difficult.
I imagine even more so for non-dragons.
Yes, but they will give you a challenger adequate to your power.
So what,
Fair,
6
at
against
least.
6?
No.
Yes.
Oh, they're not 1v1.
What if we do both?
It seems redundant, and I hope you have time to waste. But you can, yes.
I'm
Let
kind
us
of more
fight
of
then.
the talking route myself.
If you'd like to, you can see Stargaze at the Diamond.
I'd like to pick the option that's faster. Because the longer we
Battle.
spend here,
That will give you more clout, in addition, in front of the council.
well then battle it is. Plenty of people in Faerun right now who are suffering because of the giants and the ordning is not in place. The longer we spend here, the more people die.
I agree with Amalia.
The sooner we can kill Imrith, put her in her place.
I agree. Now, if you decide to go the battle route, and you're welcome to do both, but keep in mind the battle is unique. Battle of claw, and wing designed for dragons. Therefore, the weapons allowed are only natural. Understood. No spells, no breath weapons, no psionics. And he looks at Doggy. However, for your kin, he gets up and rifles through a drawer. Just lots of papers. And they crumple. He gets one up and he looks at it. Regulation 275, subsection B, does allow for innate powers and supplemental natural weapons, only those made exclusively from bone or wood.
Would mine work because the handle is like horn? My sword?
It's a spell.
What?
Isn't her sword a spell?
No, my flame blade's a blade,
No.
Made out of fire.
but the handle's made out of
Well,
horn.
you can speak to the attendant and they can probably help you out there. But that's what it is.
Um,
The battle takes place above the council area. It's quite an incredible event, so you'll see many dragons there and perhaps they can vouch for your strength.
Let's do this.
Still seem to play slightly into my favor.
Not into mine, but I think it's the right choice.
I'm itching for a fight.
You all have to be careful. If you go down, I can't hear you very well. Right?
Indeed. You must all be careful.
So with that be all. It was a very nice pleasure to meet you all, honestly.
It's been a true
Yes.
joy.
Thank you.
This has been an amazing experience, sir.
He's like,
Very nice. Alice, perhaps you and I will be seeing each other at some point. We can have a little chat.
Anything you want, sir.
Oh, anything I want.
As long as it doesn't involve me dying before my goals are met.
All right, fine. Before you leave, would you like some tea?
Please.
Okay. All right,
Sure.
he gets up, stretches a little bit, and instantly brews a pot of tea for you all.
thank you.
And pass it. Oh wait, who did not? Anybody not want tea?
I don't want to.
Okay, tea.
How rude not to take it.
Okay, it's tea. It's infused with herbs from this area. It's very
Whoa, it's not infused with meat.
No, it is not actually.
I actually have one more question.
Yes.
Has anybody ever been brought back through the council before? How often does that actually happen?
A number of times. Recently, actually, you know what I mean, 300 years ago. It was, there was a mother who traded her life for her child. So yes. How's the tea?
Great.
Okay.
Are you doing tea to the bird?
Oh, the bird just dips its head.
The bird's like, there's no meat in it.
Okay. And actually, my Kelvin turns over to you and notices. Looks at your bird. And looks at the bird and nods, and the bird does something knowingly towards him.
What is happening?
Do you know this bird?
Do I know that bird? Yes, of course.
We actually aren't acquainted with this bird. Could you tell us a little bit about him?
Oh,
Or
her.
her?
Yes.
Firehawk
Let's
the
just
Slayer.
say that she will speak to you when she feels the time is right. The bird, I mean. The bird. Definitely the bird.
This is not a bird.
Oh no, it is a bird for sure. Certainly a bird.
It's definitely a bird.
Yeah.
It's definitely a bird.
I'm a carnivorous bird.
Yes. Well, will that be all?
I believe so.
Yes. I wish I could answer more of your questions, perhaps a little more plainly. But I've said what I can in my position. I hope you understand. You'll learn more.
Thank you.
Some of it might be frightful, might be world-changing, but I sense you'll fight through it. Now, I'll set up the council challenge. In fact, tonight there's an opening. With Ven and Vipper. Perfect. Yeah, great. Great contestant for you all.
It's Taki like.
Sorry. Taki's like, autograph!
What's his win-loss ratio?
Oh, he won last year's Ultra Bowl. Flawless. But
Flawless
it
victory.
won't be just dragons. Because of you all, he'll fight with just half dragons.
Okay. That
Right.
sounds excellent.
Great.
Is there anywhere we can get supplies that aren't, metal?
For me.
Like
No, but
wood and bone?
You can use your abilities, as I said.
We can use metal weapons.
No.
No.
No?
Only bone and wood.
No.
Bone and wood.
I'm
Or
gonna
natural,
try to I'm
yes.
gonna try to
That
find out
include
about
my
mine.
Or abilities. No spells. No spells. This is actual from, this is real rules. Spell psionics or...
Breath weapons.
I'm sorry?
He said breath weapons.
Yes, or breath weapons, yeah.
So I can use a bow and arrow.
So I can't use anything.
As long as it's made of wood, yes.
Most
What's my
are.
hammer thrower made
Assuming the
of?
tip is made of wood.
Made
No,
of-
it's metal, yeah. Metal stone.
I use arrows with
Just blunt arrows made of wood.
with pointed wood. Instead,
Okay, we'll talk about this.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
All right.
reduce the damage. I don't know.
I'd like to go down to the attendant to see if they'll let me use my flame blade.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Anyway. All right. Well, please win and speak more.
Thank you
Yes.
again, sir.
Thank you.
Yes. And Aragorn, right? Remember why you're fighting.
I will.
I hope so. Okay, you may go. And else, you should stay.
Yes, sir.
Chat a little bit.
And I
As you
we
please.
just leave.
Okay, you all leave. Okay, you all leave a little bit, and the door
Yeah.
closes. You see Michael take off his glasses.
And go.
I'll do like a
Get
party
get
shoulder
out.
pat.
Get a shotgun.
So let me see that last tax statement.
Frick.
Okay, and you all head down without Taki, but you head back down to the attendant to
Yeah.
the town halls. The attendant's there to help. And she's busy.
Excuse me, sir. We are scheduled for combat this evening as a test of our worth to the council. And
Names?
the House.
No name of your group.
The Vex Avengers.
The Vex Avengers. Noted.
Oh my god.
I'd like to
okay
register
with
my
this.
sword.
Okay. Oh, isn't your stuff in the? Oh, but they
Yeah.
have catalog of it. Okay, that's fine.
Excellent.
No,
No.
Tell me why.
does not meet the parameters.
I can tell you it's
Lame.
natural material. I cut it off the bastard myself.
I'm sorry. Next.
Um,
Oh, don't you have a dagger or some kind?
I mean, when we launched at a dragon using a ballista,
Oh, that's right. I thought you located with.
I don't know that we ever actually managed to because the ship was kind of
yeah,
busted.
That's true. That's true. Wait. There's an exception here from Grand Custodian. You may use that. Next.
yes.
Amalia Sky?
I'm literally
Yes.
useless.
This hammer thrower, it's fake metal.
Has to be wood or bone.
It's made of trees.
It's
It's made of trees.
Oh goodness.
I have my storm boomerang.
Accepted. Wait. Just one.
Do I have more than one?
And there's a little chute that comes down, opens up. Your storm boomerang is in there.
My what?
Your storm boomerang is in there. And she hands it to you.
Oh yeah.
Hold
oh,
this.
Thank you.
What do you want to do with this boomerang? To attune to it?
Yeah. I
Oh.
heard it was.
Okay. Oh, are you already attuned to it?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm about to be now if I'm
You
not.
grab the boomerang, and
Yeah, this is all I.
as you do, you feel it thunder in your hands. and it begins to shake, and suddenly it splits into two.
Oh.
And you have 2 thunder boomerangs.
Yes!
All right, so you can dual wield thunder boomerangs. The second one you can use 2 attacks with your bonus action. And you feel the power.
I do an action and then a bonus action?
Yes, correct. So 2 boomerangs.
Oh my gosh, you'll always come back to me, babies.
All right, it just thunders, and you feel the warmth of Akati through you.
Oh,
Next!
thank you. I have 2 now.
Okay.
Who's next?
I have tools.
I have 2.
What is your weapon? How do you defeat your foes?
Normally with these bad boys.
Accepted. Next!
But also maybe a quarterstaff.
Wow.
Just your muscles.
Gun one.
You can use abilities instead. You can use your ability. You could use your punching is an ability, right?
I mean, that's not gonna get me very much. Punching with the gauntlets gets me a
Yeah,
lot.
that's what I mean.
Can I use the gauntlets?
Not
I
the
thought they
thunder
were
gauntlets,
arcane.
though, right?
Oh, they're
Right.
arcane.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I thought they were just. I thought they were part of you.
My arcane armor is like kind of part of me. We can go over it after.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
I, a Rasbor. I use a shield and an axe.
Is it made of bone or wood?
Neither.
Come back to me.
I feel like this is like the Pokemon trainers, so they like to have to like.
Dragon bone axe?
Yeah, you do. You have a hand. You have a thigh bone or whatever.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Giant thigh
You have a
bone.
It
giant-
was in my
giant
bag of
thigh bone.
holding.
Yeah,
Here you
that actually
go.
does more damage to dragons.
It's gonna be like, where
Do you want
did
this
you hide
axe? It was in my bag of holding.
It's a club.
It's a thigh bone club, yeah. But
Oh,
it
it's
does
a
extra
club.
damage, does extra damage to dragons.
There you go. War.
So, Rasbor's fighting the main guy for sure.
Yeah. The tank needs that one. Thank you.
And shield and bone club?
Accepted. Who's next?
John?
Come on, I haven't got all day.
I suppose me.
Aha. Oh, special delivery.
What?
Special delivery. And you, another tube comes in, magically propelled tube opens up. And he hands it to you. It's wrapped. It's like something that's wrapped in wrapping paper. Like
It's a present.
I undo the wrappings.
you. Okay. There's a note inside.
Fight with this note.
It says.
And paper cut everybody.
There's a from and a to.
Okay.
It's in Draconic. Oh, you can read Draconic.
Yeah.
Okay. It says to Ergo.
From?
A Fizzban.
It's a cabbage sword.
Yes. All right. And there's a note before it says, a note underneath it, Draconic says, happen to have this lying around. Maybe you can make some use of it in your upcoming fight. And there's a hand-drawn picture of a smiling cartoon canary kind of thing.
Huh?
In this package is a scimitar. It's laced, the whole blade is the sharp dragon scales, even down to the hilt.
Oh my god.
You gonna grab it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. You grab it. As you do, it ignites on one side fire and one side ice.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And in addition, it feels very swift in your hands, like it's a scimitar of speed.
Oh, John, that's so
It's not
cool.
actually a scimitar
John, can
speed,
we
it's just
switch?
like one.
John, do you want my boomerang?
No, I'm good.
2 boomerangs? That's so cool.
Okay, nobody
I'm
has
good.
a dragon scale scimitar.
Sir, you got your weapon.
Sure, yeah, it is.
Accepted.
Thank you.
Who's left?
I don't know.
Any others?
Who's left?
I'm not there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. So let me know
I've
what
been
it is.
detained.
Let me know what it is later. You're sweating a lot.
It's the tea. It's very warm.
Okay. All right. And after a while, Aeneas does come out. Are you going to wait for him or are you just leaving?
I think I could wait.
Probably
I mean, I'm never gonna show up.
How long is it
How long?
before he comes out?
Yeah, how long
3
is
to
he gonna
400
have?
years.
Oh, okay. We just wait a little while.
Yeah,
Wait in the
we'll wait.
lobby area and you all get
Yeah.
together. Aeneas' visible pit stains. Kaki's very happy. Looks like it went pretty well. Makes no expression, yeah.
Great.
Alice, we should go back to the tavern so you can change your shirt before our battle. We want to look ready to fight.
Is he registering his weapon as well?
Oh, he also wants to
I'm
register.
hoping.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes.
Tell him your name.
Spider stuff?
Accepted.
Your name is
Yami.
Spider Staff?
My bow.
No. Denied. Does not meet parameters.
Even if I use wooden arrows?
Next. There's no one else around besides you guys. But next.
He seems typing.
That'll work, I guess.
All right.
All right, Vex Avengers. I vote. We get
Yes.
a good nap in, and then we're ready.
The challenge will be
For battle.
tonight, and you'll be facing the previous champions of the Claw and Wing
And I already champions for long.
Ultra Bowl. So it's going to be an epic fight. Get ready. Will they win against dragons?
It's
What will
going to
happen?
be former champions.
Yeah,
then.
former champions. Do 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 do.
They said my
And-
sword will die in 10 seconds.
And what will happen if they get an audience with the council? All right. Thanks for watching.
Smite that like button.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Yay.